Hello, a couple months ago I noticed this bistro chair on someone's porch near my house being used as a table, and I was scared they may throw it away, so I put 50 bucks in my pocket and walked over to the house and knocked on the door. And before I could offer them anything for it, they said, "You can just take it." I'm guessing they thought it was worthless since it had dirt on it that I easily cleaned off after I got it home. Now I have wanted and have been looking for this particular chair since I started collecting plastic chairs. The one thing I noticed about it is, not only is this chair different, but it's only found in the rental industry, and to be honest, I have no idea who makes it, and it doesn't say. This chair is one of the most sturdiest plastic chairs I have ever seen, even beating Grosfillex chairs that are built like a tank. I do kind of have a clue who makes it because I have this chair that's stamped Capisa, made in USA. And if you look, these two chairs are very similar. So let's have a closer look at this chair from a plastic chair enthusiast's perspective. First thing you're going to notice about this chair is that it has no arms. On a normal plastic chair, the arms stabilize the front legs and support the back. I know this back looks really flimsy, but when you go like this, it's really not. It's actually very sturdy. Here's the Grosfillex Miami Bistro. This chair is a little bit more flimsy than the other one, although it's still a really good chair. And unlike the Miami Bistro that has these strips on the seat, this one has this X pattern, or this square pattern. But what the square pattern is really hiding is these ribs that are under the seat. What happens is, when they add these ribs to the chair, the plastic tends to shrink in areas where it's thicker, so on some chairs you'll notice that it'll have an indent on the other side of the seat, on the other side of where the ribs are. And down here you can see some stampings. It looks like last time the mold for this chair was used was on 5/1993. So, what is that? January, February, March, April, May. So in May 1993, that was when this chair was made. If you look right there, that's a sign that this chair was in a stack that was very high, because that rib is actually bent from the weight of all the chairs being stacked on top of it. Yeah, I like that sticker down there. I'm guessing Pitt Rent-A-Center got a whole bunch of new chairs, and they may have sold these at one point to anyone that would buy them. And unlike plastic chairs that are sold in stores today, these chairs have no rubber feet because they're sturdy enough to begin with that they don't need them. So here's a comparison of the Grosfillex chair versus this one. This one's got a little bit more style to the legs than this one. For the most part, they are the same design except for the back slats and how this is arches, and that's just like a regular bistro chair. Well, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and happy collecting. If you're wondering, I also collect power line insulators and hardware. I'd really like to go outside and play with electricity, but I don't think it's totally safe out there right now. Hello, a couple months ago I noticed this bistro chair on someone's porch near my house being used as a table, and I was scared they may throw it away, so I put 50 bucks in my pocket and walked over to the house and knocked on the door. And before I could offer them anything for it, they said, "You can just take it." I'm guessing they thought it was worthless since